Are you ready for some guidance from the angels to help you navigate the week ahead? So I'm working with the Angel Messenger Tarot. I think the Guardian Angel Message Tarot today. And we're going to pull you some cards to see what the angels have for you this week, what's blocking you, what guidance they have for you, what to expect with the energy coming up. Okay, so we're going to start with this very first card, which is an earth card. This is showing us that you're going to be feeling a lot more grounded this week. Yay, because the last couple of weeks, Mercury retrograde, all kinds of intense things happening on planet Earth and in your life. This is showing that you've come through a lot of hard times, but you're feeling a lot more grounded. In fact, you're in a place when you can start building, renewing, starting to feel your energy building up again. Now, I love that this one is the Knight of Earth. She's got a little horse on her hat there, which is Year of the Horse, right? We're all supposed to be galloping forward, leaving behind challenges. And she's holding a giant coin. So maybe this is a week for you to be building an energy where you're thinking about your future, not just short-term goals. You're doing things to sort your finances out. You're maybe making some decisions, and they don't have to be hard decisions, but it feels like you're just putting some energy into you right now. That's what you need to be doing. This isn't selfish. It's not narcissistic. It is actually needed. In fact, the angels are showing me that they've been practically having to do, cheerleading and dancing to get your attention for you to focus on yourself. So this is a week where you need to focus on your energy, your well-being, your finances, your security, what makes you happy and what makes you feel safe and secure. So that could be, bringing a new energy routine in where you're practicing protecting your energy every single day. That's my goal for you. Protect your energy. It makes life so much easier. And don't worry, I forget sometimes too. Getting organized. Maybe you're organizing your taxes, or you're sorting your finances into an account that creates more interest. It's something that's going to have a long-term building effect on your life. So with Mercury going direct, you're going to be thinking more clearly too. So if you feel like you dropped the ball a bit in recent weeks, it was just Mercury retrograde messing with you, a lot of brain fog, a lot of distraction, a lot of things making you pulling you away from your path and your purpose. But now you're back. Stay grounded, whatever you do. I love how this, we're here in Australia, we're going into autumn. So this fits for us with the autumn, but we're in a change of season everywhere in the world. So getting outside in nature is going to be easier for you, my lovelies, in the Northern Hemisphere. I know it's been cold. And for us, we're going to be able to go out walking more because it's not so hot. So this is about you getting organized, being self-responsible, and being your own best friend this week. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree to that? Like, I'm going to be my own best friend. I'm still going to love everybody and be my sharing, loving, gorgeous self. But I'm going to put some energy into me, because if my cup is empty, I've got nothing to share with others. And what sometimes comes out is resentment, exhaustion. If you haven't got your own cup full, you start to get drained. And I don't mean just go and do one thing for yourself. I mean, build some consistency around, what do I need moving forward in my next chapter? We asked the angels, what's the block this week? And we got this one, another green card. Are we doing green cards today? The Nine of Water. So this one is obviously, it's about making wishes. Look at her. She's got an angel feather at her neck. She's blowing a dandelion. She's making a wish. So this seriously feels like you've been forgetting yourself, and your angels are having to make you focus and say, you need to put some energy into you. Have you been watering down your dreams and wishes? Have you been kind of pretending you don't really want what you want? Or have you been lowering your standards and dimming your light and going back on promises that you've made to yourself? It's time to come back to the place of asking for what your heart desires. You are allowed it. Permission slip granted. The angels want you to have it because your happiness and peace spills out into the world, and the angels are all about happiness and peace. They want you to feel fulfilled. Everything doesn't have to be hard. And that means, protecting your energy, asking for what you want, going for what you want. I get a little kind of squidgy feeling in my stomach of anxiety. Maybe you're afraid of success. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, what if it gets really good? What's the fear there? That's what's holding you back right now. So either you've been watering it down, dimming it down, going, oh, that'll do, when really it won't do. What areas of your life are you letting slip where you're not treating yourself with pure, love and as if you would your own best friend or your favorite person or your favorite pet? So happiness is on its way to you, but you've got to open your arms to receive it. You've got to ask for it. You've got to be willing to accept it. And if you're not, it's going to bypass you until you let it in. So this is your block. We asked for some guidance, and I love this. We just did the equinox attunement on Friday, which is like a guided meditation, but it's much more than that. It's a deep healing, energy healing with the angels. And it was really about renewal, which is what this card is about. Your guidance this week is it's like you're having a mini life review. It's like the new year all over again, where you get to reset your intentions, your resolutions. You get to be reborn. And you need to reflect on, you've come through a quarter of the year almost. It's time to have a look and go, okay, what things have I been doing that serve my highest good and keep me feeling safe and loved and working on my biggest, highest dreams? And what things are sabotaging that, pulling me away from that? Thoughts, people, activities that just doesn't work. Because it's like those old New Year resolutions that you set that resolution and by sort of February 1st you weren't doing it anymore. It's a little bit like that, but it's much more intentional. So this is a time of renewal, and the angels said this about the equinox, is that it was like a brand new beginning for the new year. You're stepping over a threshold, and with new commitment, new energy, new thoughts, new intentions, and you're upgrading. So it might be that you're polishing how you do things, making them more professional or making them more creative in a way that speaks to your heart. Or it might be that you're just making decisions that are really going to support you. Those ones that always slip to the bottom of the list? It's time to bring them to the top, to put yourself as the top priority. So this is Archangel Gabriel. Reflection, self-evaluation, rebirth. Isn't it great that you get to reinvent yourself a quarter of the way through 2026? I love that. And I love that we got the nod to the horse. Okay. The final card, the outcome. I might pull you an extra one. Let's see what comes up. Look at the outcome of this. This is amazing. We have you gathering the fruits of your labor. That what you put in right now is going to create some abundance for you. So we have this figure. He's going to the tree. There's gold and beautiful fruits there, and he's going to harvest them. And there's the angel in the background. So this is clearly showing you that what you invest into yourself is going to bring rewards. It's going to bring positive outcomes. So you can't run on, an oily rag. You just can't. You've got to now reestablish your energy and put things in place that are going to really, really look after you. So this says investment, assessment, and patience. But I feel like you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor really quickly, even if it's just in signs, little opportunities, little synchronicities, little happiness, little gifts that come that just lift you up. And that's the goal for the angels with you, is to lift you, all of the heaviness in the world. And it's a heavy weight, and it's like it's pulling you down, it's dimming your light, it's lowering your vibration, and that vibration is not where you belong. You belong at a much higher vibration, and you know it, don't you? Because you know when things drop, you go, hang on, what's going on here? This doesn't feel right. What is it? What's happening? So it's not your fault, but you've got to start putting some energy into yourself. So what does that mean for you? What comes, because it's really important when you're listening to a message like this to notice what what comes up in your consciousness, what's being brought to the fore, because that's a message. What are you thinking about that you go, okay, I've got to tend to that. I've got to make sure that I'm working on that, I'm actually going to put that in my calendar, make an appointment, book a meeting like it was a meeting with someone else, but make it a meeting with yourself. So let's ask for an extra card. Another one did come out, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I feel like the angels have more to say. Of course, we're working with Archangel Michael and Archangel Shamuel, who's still here from Friday. And your guardian angels. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are you ready for this? I know some people that are going to be excited to see this. So you get the Knight of Water. So we're going straight to the heart here. Your heart's desires. So this could be a new love venture, love finding its way to you. It doesn't have to be romance. I know not everybody's looking for that, or not everybody's. Some people have already got it. He has the horse on his chest too. So something's making an appearance in your life that's making you emotional. It's something that perhaps it's a long-held dream coming to fruition. I'm seeing books, I'm seeing music, I am seeing creativity. So it could be that your creativity gets discovered or gets taken up to a new level. You're going to find something that your heart has been looking for, which matches perfectly with the Shamuel event that we did on Friday, because that was all about finding something. So it's working, guys. Archangel Shamuel is the angel who helps us to find what is soul aligned. So this isn't just any old thing. This is something that's part of your soul's plan this lifetime. Now, what do you think that could be for you? This card also came out. Now, I think this matches perfectly with the theme of renewal, pouring energy into yourself, and finally lifting up out of any lower energy that's been holding you. So we have illusion, dependency, materialism. It could be that there has been a situation that has been revealed to you recently, that the illusion, what's behind the mask, what's really behind this, something that you needed to see or learn or know, but it's actually setting you free. I certainly had a situation like that early this year where it felt painful at the time because, from the prophet, Kahil Gabriel, I had that book since I was a teenager. One of the things that he wrote was, your pain is your breaking of your understanding. So that when you learn something that breaks your heart, it shuffles your understanding about something, doesn't it? It's like, oh, I thought it was this, but it's actually that. Or I didn't realize that was going on. And the pain is temporary, because all suffering is. And then you get the wisdom. So something is setting you free this week. And I feel it's the investment into you. Maybe it's all been outward going. And sometimes there are people in our lives that want our outward attention all the time. And sometimes they need it, right? Kids and things like that. But you don't want all of your attention to be outward going, because you get down to the bottom of your tank. You've got nothing left to give. So putting energy in, that investment that's going to give you abundance in all forms, and being set free from something which is going to help you rise above the lower fear energies. So perhaps this week in the world, we're also going to see beyond an illusion. Maybe the truth is coming out about something in the world that's going to eventually create more peace and freedom. And perhaps as well, we've got to withdraw our energy from everything that's going on in the world, because we don't have to be plugged into it 24/7. And we need to keep our energy around us for our health, well-being, and higher consciousness. So I hope that you love this week's reading. Please tell me in the comments. Don't forget to click follow or subscribe. And I appreciate every single person that watches, and I read and reply to every single response and comment. So thank you so much for being here. And I will see you next week for, will be the 30th of March for the next reading for the week ahead. If you want to join me for an event, we've got a live aura workshop, seeing auras and the beings surrounding people that's happening in April. And my Angel Communication Practitioner program is open for enrollment. So if you've been interested in training to become an Angel Communication Practitioner, read the Angel Oracle cards, develop your psychic abilities, learn to heal with the angels, cord cutting, removing psychic energies, you can join me at any time, but I have a special bundle offer going on right now. If you join my priority list, which is on the Angel Communication information page, it's at the bottom, you will get that special offer and bundle. So if you've been thinking about becoming an ACP, come and join me live. We've got a live class coming up next week where we're teaching cord cutting. So you can jump on in time for that. I'm sending you so much love, angel blessings, and see you soon. Thanks for being here.